I think this is stupid. I think we got a plan. It's all gonna make sense in just a second. All right, so we might have messed up. Giant screws on one side, these tiny screws on the other. And we'll see how that does. Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Chris, the Salty Trip channel, and we're about to move into our brand new fifth wheel RV. But first, we have to fix some stupid things that the RV engineers in their infinite wisdom decided to do, and we have to switch it up. And we also have a big oopsie, so stick around, check it out. I swear that the RV engineers and people who build these things have never spent a day in their life in an RV. So we're going to get in there, fix some of their mistakes, and we make a big mistake ourselves. So let's get to it. All right, for this project, I think this is stupid. Why do they put the water heater thermostat out here in the hallway? It should go in the bathroom. When you're taking a shower, this is where you're going to want to keep an eye on the temperature in case, God forbid, there is a temperature fluctuation or whatever. You want to be able to see it. Shower's right here. And I'm thinking about putting it on this wall right here. When I give the puppies a bath, I turn down the water temperature for them so I can just reach over, tap on it, and turn it down. When I'm done, I can just reach over, turn it right back up. Or if you want to make adjustments with the shower, you can open the door and just go ding, ding, ding. You don't have to get out of the shower and go into the hallway to adjust the temperature. And I just like to have that visual where I can see what the temperature is coming out of that water heater. And on our Fugatti water heater, there's only 2 wires going to it. And I'm assuming this is probably going to be the same. Uh-oh, turn it on. Turn it off. We'll go find out where those wires go. All right, so we're back under here in the basement, and these are the control wires for the water heater. And this black and red one, that's just 12 volt positive and negative. But these are the actual control ones, and it's going to a yellow and black wire that heads back up that way. I'm going to see if we can't pull those up and see what it looks like in there, because I think I have a plan, because we're going to use a different thermostat for the furnace too, which looks like this brown wire right here is what's controlling those. Is the same thing. It has just 2 blue lines that come off of it. And I think I'm going to, since that's already in place with wires there, I might just cut these, tap into this, so that I don't have to run wire over there, and use this for the furnace, and then rerun wire back up through here underneath the sink, and we can go through the wall there and remount the thermostat for the water heater. I think we got a plan. It's all going to make sense in just a second. Okay, I'm going to see if I can't pull. There's some little connectors right here. Yeah, like I was thinking. I bet if I can get this out, there's going to be a black and yellow wire. How they get this thing in here. Come on. There we go. Black and yellow. Just like I was thinking. So we're just going to cut these 2. Don't let those fall back inside. Set this aside, because that's going to go into the bathroom. And if you're asking why am I installing this thermostat for the furnace separately, it's because we got Freon Chill Cube ducted unit up here, and that took away the controls that were tied into the original air conditioner. So this is a simple, easy solution. It's just 2 wires, and you can control the furnace separately. You don't have to do it through the air conditioning system. So basically all it does is strip these 2 wires, connect one to here, one to there. There's no positive and negative of these. These are just control on off. That's it. So I'll just do one first. Oh, wrong size. I have my glasses on. Make sure that's up. Tighten that down. And we'll pull this on last after we got the other side connected. All right, so these are our wires that go up to the furnace. So we're just gonna cut these. Yeah, they got this thing run all over the stupid place. And you see these two blue wires right here? Those go to the furnace. So we're just gonna attach these to those. And this brown wire, I don't know if you remember, came off of the air conditioner control box that was sticking up through the ceiling. So this is gonna be a dead line, so we can just cut those. All right, so we'll strip one wire. And we're just going to connect these with a couple little Wago connectors. And these things are fantastic. If you have an RV or do any kind of electrical stuff, just push them in, slap it down. And we'll do the other side. Pick it up, stick it in, slam it down. Then just strip these. Put one on this side, one on that side. Give it a little tug. Not coming off. I like to throw a little electric tape around them just to make sure those things don't pop open. Just tape those connections together so you're not flopping around. There we go. So now I'll just run back up there and check to see if the furnace works. Just pull that little tab out. It just runs on battery power, so they'll last forever. And slap that on. That's off. That's heat. And we were going to kick it down to, we're going to tell it to go to 77. Oh. Yep, I heard it kick on. So, easy peasy. Can feel it coming out. Yep. So that's done. Now we got to get to the bathroom. Well, the first thing we're going to do is connect these wires. This is just some, I don't know, like 18, 16 gauge wire. And basically just going to snap those off. Probably have my glasses on. The Wago connector on. Another Wago. Then strip these. Like I said before, there's no positive and negative to these. It's just a basically circuit. Like I did before, we're just going to take these. All right, we're probably going to mount it right about here. So we're coming underneath the cabinet here. I'm just going to drill a hole or two. You want to come up to about right here. And we'll feed that wire down. All right, so we got it going down there. We're just going to pull it through here, the hole that we made. Fit those guys in. We're just going to go back through here and down. But once we got it back there, I don't know if you can see that down there or not, but there's the wire sticking out right there, and that's the basement. And we'll just go pull it straight through there and run it to the water heater. And while we're in here, might as well just mount this thing. And here's our wire that we want. Don't tug on it too hard, you don't want to pull it out, but we're just going to run it over to the water heater. All right, so cut these two. Same thing we did before. Doesn't matter which one goes in which. Should be able to give a good tug and it not go nowhere. And then if we ever switch out from Suburban, be easy to switch out. Well, we're back in here. It's got power to it. Turn it on. It shows up. Although we don't have water hooked up right now, so we can't test it to see if the water heater kicks on. But that's functioning properly, so I can assume the other end is too. Another project down. All right, so we're probably just let it, well, we got it about 2 days before we move in anyway. So we're just gonna let it fluff up, and it's kind of a tight fit. All right, so we might have messed up. Anyway, Kim put a mattress in the Amazon cart, and it was a regular king and not an RV king. That's why it fits so tight. So we went and got another one. This is an RV king. We'll get it in there. These hinges here on the bed are always garbage. So I just go to Home Depot and get some nice door ones in there, and they work much better. See, look, they use these giant screws on one side, these tiny screws on the other, and these come apart.
Come on, how much goes?
Now, pretend like you're making the corner. How does that feel? Yeah. The other one was a little tight. Yeah, this one is 70 by 80, and it's like half the price of those ones by Brooklyn Bedding. It's gonna take a little while for it to, but it's like a medium firm. It's 8-inch because Lily's having a hard time jumping up this high. So, yeah.
She's the old lady.
So we're with 8-inch again, and we'll see how that does. All right, so now we got everything the way we wanted. We got a few more projects we got to get done. We got to get the Victron stuff from over here and move it into here. That's probably going to be in the next video. So if you're into full-time RV life, trucks traveling, all that stuff, off-grid living, solar, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that fancy jazz. Give this video a big thumbs up, shows us you appreciate the content, because we appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.